Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. What an exciting week we have. Brother's big releases tomorrow, and I can't wait to show you all what all's coming out next week. Um, we have wonderful things that you all are going to love. That's all I can say. But I'm excited for tomorrow to be able to be after that. Everybody can talk freely. Um, so I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time to get in. Hi, Pat. Y'all say where you're from. You never know who's next door to you. You might find a new sewing buddy. So, hi, Cindy from South Dakota. Good to see you back. Um, as you all know, today is the last day to put your name in the hat, and because I'm going to draw at the end of this Facebook Live, you need to put in there hashtag need BES4, and I'll plop your names in when I do the random generator. So we have quite a few people popping in here. If you're a Facebook user, that means you did not give them permission to use your name, so you're just going to pop up that way. So we have Carolyn from San Antonio. Hi again, Carolyn. We've got Amanda from Minnesota. She wants to wish everyone good luck who's in the drawing. Pat is the one who's donating our BES4, so y'all need to tell her. Say thank you. All right, Amanda, I see you have put in hashtag need BES4. Cool. Today is going to be a little different. I have been on meetings all day long and all day yesterday, so it's I'm kind of doing off the cuff today. If there's something you particularly would like to know about, please be sure and put that in the questions, and I'll see if I can't pop that in. I didn't have a chance to go back and look at other comments that we've had in the past that I haven't addressed. I think I've pretty much hit everything that everybody has asked at this point. So if you don't know what to ask, you don't know what to ask. So we'll see what we've got. So we're going to talk about arrangement tools today. That's one of the things that we haven't really done. And I'm going to pop up one last time the banner. What do you need to say? This is what you need to say. Hashtag need BES4 to enter into the giveaway. Today is the last day. I'm going to say that one more time. So be sure that if you don't have it and you would like it, then put that down in there. Pat is donating it, and so we would like it to go to somebody who doesn't have it, not somebody who already has it, needs a second copy. So just it needs to say hashtag need BES4. That whole thing needs to be in there, gang. That will help. That way your comment won't get missed. That's what the filter is. So how do I choose the correct picture for auto digitizing in PE Design 10? All right, I'll talk about that shortly. Will BES4 be adding PE Design 11? No, it will not. They're two separate programs. They're made by two separate companies. Brother makes the PE Design 11 in Japan, that's developed out of Japan, and BES4 is a product that we contract out through Pulse, and that's driven by the U.S. So Karen says, thank you, Pat, for being so kind and generous. She has BES4 already, but she's wishing everybody else good luck that's entering. So remember, it needs to say hashtag need BES4, not just hashtag BES4, because that I can't put multiples in there. Sending designs from PE Design 11 to the machine. How about I do that next week, just simply because mine's not turned on and I would have to link everything up, and next week would be a better time for me to do that, Karen, but I'll be happy to do that next week. I just don't want to have to get up and go turn things on and kind of mess with our mojo, especially since I'm really pretty from the waist up. But, I don't ever have to get up and move around in here. So I have all my shorts on the bottom, and I'm not going to get up and wander around in my room. So that's just me today. Hey, my hair is actually fixed. I have a little bit of makeup on, but, other than that, can't say anything else. So I've got on shorts. All right, so let's see what we can do. Today we're going to do arrangement tools. Hi, Nancy. Good to see y'all here. Yeah, I am. You are correct. I am so honest. It's a little. I'm getting a little blushy here, saying, "Oh yeah, I'm in my shorts here in my sewing room." Hey, I rearranged stuff so y'all couldn't see my mess that was on my. I had moved stuff around, and when I looked at the screen, when I looked at myself in the screen, I saw that I had this big shelf back there that looks like a mess, and so before I went on, I moved it over to the side so y'all can't see that mess. Oh yeah, I look so glamorous in my shorts. You know it. Um, yeah, it is better than being naked. You're right, Karen. It is much better than being naked today. So I don't think you all would want to see that. This is not something you want in a swimsuit or naked. Anyhow, all right, guys. It is lovely to be able to work from home and wear whatever you want to wear. I will have to say that. You know, I don't have to get dressed up and go anywhere right now. So that is kind of nice. That is one of the good things and bad things about being on quarantine. The bad thing is if you haven't tried on your good pants in a while, you might want to start doing that because if I start traveling, it may be challenging. I don't know. So, yeah, you're not the only one that operates that way, Lois. Hi, Lisa. Good to see you here. So thanks, Sandra. Thanks for the compliment. I wasn't fishing for those today, but you know, what can I say? Karen, retirement is every Saturday. I haven't had a Saturday all summer, I will have to say. And after tomorrow, y'all will understand why, but it's been kind of a crazy summer. All right, so without further ado, let's dive into some BES4 first, and then we'll flip over to PE Design 11, and then we will do our big giveaway. I'm going to keep that ticker tape rolling, even though it may show up on part of our screen so that you guys can actually see and enter if you would like to. Let me see what I can do here. I need to, oops, nope, that's not what I want to do. Nope, it won't let me take I was going to try to take my name off of there, but it's not going to let me take my name off. So let's pop over. Oh, there we go. It automatically does it. Pop over to our BES4 here. All right, so I am going to go over to my screen and we're going to add a design that's built into the software. You can add designs from anywhere to use these tools, but for me today, it's easier just to pop something in here that's already in our software. We have lots of arrangement tools. Let's make something for the pup today. I've got a cute one. I'm sure you guys do too. However, I don't think I want a gray bone. I think I want that bone to be brown. So let's change that to brown. And let's see here. How big is that guy? He's not very big. That's good. So on your Tools tab, you have an Arrange button. And it usually looks like that right there. Whoops. It usually looks like that right there. I was in there playing earlier to try to get a plan as to what we might do. So when you click on that, you have Arrange on a path, you have Arrange on a circle, Arrange on a corner, Arrange on rows, and Scatter. And all of those are all kinds of fun, but let's start with Arrange on a path. Arrange on a path. When you get in here, it automatically does corner bottom. You have other paths, though, that you can select from. So if you wanted it to go on a corner here or a line down, that's a line down. You could do it on a swirl. You could do it on a circle. You could do it on an arc. If you want to do it on an arc, it will show you. It automatically is rotating it around that arc for you, okay? Keep aspect ratio, keeps it in the size proportionally. The path dimensions are how big and how small, how wide and how tall you want that path to be. You can align them on the top. You can align them on the bottom. You can alter them top and bottom, and you can put them on the center. If you reflect, let's say we're on the top and we hit reflect, they'll flip over they'll flop to the other direction. So if they're on the bottom, they've reflected the other direction. And you can get different arrangements there. So on the arc for that particular one, probably not my favorite item. Let's see here what else we've got. How about we try them on a corner? You can get different things that you can get different options. And as you play with it, you can change with the space. That's the different distance between the designs. The length, and when you play with it, you want to click apply and see how it changed, how many designs are going to be on there since I changed the spacing between them. And that's how things work in this particular part. Automatically color sorts for you, but since I've only got one color, it's not a big deal. What I would like for you to know is that color sort is not a smart color sort in here. By that I mean it will color sort regardless. If there's an overlap and something needs to actually sew after another one, then you don't want to color sort because it's not a smart color sort. I usually will take that off and then color sort afterwards. Okay? So I'm going to cancel that one out and let's go to another arrangement. If you choose arrange on a circle, it will rotate those little guys around a circle. You can choose how far apart you want them, how many you want around that circle. Right now I've got auto rotate angle. If I turn that off, it automatically turns them whatever angle you choose. If you choose, as you choose your rotate, it will, or as you choose increase the number, it increases how many you've got there. This is the size of the diameter of the circus. As you down here at the bottom is how big the size is. Now, y'all are going to say, how can I have that in inches? All right, so I'll cancel it out. Let's come here and choose English. Right mouse click on your page ruler and choose English. Then you can get back in that menu. And you'll notice that my output size down here shows me in inches. It will show me in inches here how wide the circle is as well. So it gives you those settings in inches if you have inches set as your system unit. And as you change your count, it will increase the number of items that are on there. You can change the offset angle. That changes different things as well. Watch what happens to this as I scroll that. So I'm going to scroll that quite far up. And that's going to change the orientation of the bones. You can change the angle of the bones and you get a totally different look. But let's do something besides a bone because I'm kind of bored with the bone. Let's delete that guy and let's add something else in. Let's do something more fun. How about let's do bees today. And go back into our tools, click our select tool and grab arrange on a circle. Now you'll notice that they are rotated facing out. You can reflect them and they'll be rotated facing the opposite direction but still out. As you change that offset angle, as you change their angle, it's going to change the direction that they're flying. I'm going to just go 50 today and apply that. If you scroll, it will automatically move them for you for the preview, but it's going too slow for me today since I'm on the internet. If you type it in, it will go for it the way it wants to go. As you have to click apply if you type in a number. So you can get, these are great ways to get different monogram frames, get different items to go around text, different things like that. So let's say we click OK. For this one, color sort would be fine because nothing is overlapping. However, if I increase my count to where I get them overlapping, you don't want to color sort. When you see it, when they're overlapping, you do not want them color sorted. If they're not overlapping, go ahead and have them color sort. It saves you a click. All right, we're going to click apply and then we are going to click OK and your bee in the circle will be on your screen. Let's undo that one. And I'm going to come back and grab him and we're going to do arrange on a corner. So arrange on the corner puts those designs on a corner. This is a great way to make a frame. Let me get a different design so that you actually, let's just do a new page. I'll do something else with a B here in a minute. Let's go add design and let's do frames this time. Borders. Borders is what I want. And if you scroll down here, there are some corner there. Let's do that one right there. I'm going to select him and we're going to go to our tools tab and we're going to do arrange on a corner. Now, it looks like he's just got 4 corners and that's great, but you can also change that angle. And as you change that angle, you get different designs. I think this is the bomb, especially as you play with it. I mean, that looks like a butterfly to me. If you keep scrolling, they will actually go the opposite direction. And now you've got a nice little frame for something else. This particular design, I know that you do not want to color sort it, because if you look over here on the right-hand side, or excuse me, the left-hand side, you have 4 colors, but they are repeated colors. You've got orange mist, pumpkin, orange mist, pumpkin. Those are in there for a specific reason in that order. And if I color sort it, all of my orange mist will be together, all of my pumpkins will be together, and my design will look terrible. I'll go ahead and apply that and say okay, so you can see what I mean. If we look at this in 3D Draw, and I'm going to zoom in on it, do you see how those travel stitches went across the top of that? That's a bad idea. So if I undo that, and we go back in and do the same activity, let's select him. And we'll rotate him the same way. This time, let's take off color sort and click OK. Now, oh, I forgot to click apply, undo. When you turn off something, you do have to click apply. And I forgot to do that. So color sort off, click apply, and then click OK. Now you'll notice that I have broken apart sections. Let's go to our home tab and then let's zoom in. Those travel stitches are no longer there. They're hidden where they're supposed to be. So here's your color sort. On your home tab, press the color sort button. It has color sorted it for you, but they are in the correct order so it doesn't mess it up. So I'm going to pop back up here and see if we have any questions about that. So really, inside those menus, it is not a smart color sort. So you really need to think about how it is, what the design looks like before you actually start it, before you do a color sort there. Sandra, can I do that with text? If you have your text typed out, you can certainly arrange it on a path. You can have fun with that. Yeah, John, there's a lot in this software that we forget that's there. Explore the tabs. All of those arrange tools are so much fun to play with. Nancy, yes, this software can be used with any embroidery machine. You just save it in your own format. So when you do a file save as, instead of saving it as a PES file, you would save it in whatever machine format file you need. The wireless solution part of it only works with the Brother machines because it only sends out as a PES file. So where did I do the final color sort? I did that on my home tab. Home tab, color sort. Okay. And Lois has a question here. So let me pop back over here and see. Once I had all my bees going in a circle, can I still flip the bottom one so they are right side up? Let's go in and see. I don't know. I hadn't had that question asked before, so we'll see what we've got. Oops. Sorry, my email decided to pop up today. So go back to our bees. Let me take Lois's name off of here. And oops, I hit the wrong button there, guys. I thought I was on my screen. So arrange on a circle. Are you asking if I could flip these after I've set them? And let's just say I did okay. And if I wanted the bottom B's to be flipped, could I do that? It would be easier if I had not color sorted, but yes, I could if I ungrouped first of all. And then I would need to grab that B set right there and group it so that it doesn't mess up. And then you could go to your Arrange tab and you could flip it. So you could say flip vertical, and you might want to rotate those a little bit or play with the angle, but yes, you could obviously change it. Okay, after you've done that, if you're going to play anymore, you want to group the whole kit and caboodle back together. Otherwise, you will have issues. They will fall apart. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go back into our tools and go back over here, and let's see what else we've got. Home tab, add design, and let's do how about we do thread spools. So we're going to select them, go to the Arrange tab, and let's choose on rows this time. So when you arrange things on rows, it puts them perfectly aligned in rows. You can choose how many designs you want across, how many designs you want down, how far you want those designs spaced horizontally, and how far apart you want them spaced vertically. You can choose to offset every other row. You can choose to offset every other design. You can choose to flip every other row. You can flip them vertically as well. The output size, which is your final design, is going to be down here on the bottom right-hand corner. So that is one of the other ones. This one you could color sort, but that's not in the options. It automatically did it for us. That wasn't a button I saw to click. Let me undo, and let's do the last one. The last one's really fun, in my opinion. You can choose scatter. Now, this was one that I would say when you find one that you like, you better click on it because it randomly scatters them, and you need to make sure that you get them scattered correctly. Okay, I mean, you won't see it again because it is random. As you click apply, it will scatter them again. Each time you click apply, it will scatter in a different manner. So as you see, I don't get the same thing twice. If you see one you like, you better click OK because you're not going to see it again for a while. It's doing it mathematically. It is deciding, it auto-rotates them. You can choose the minimum scale, and it's automatically chosen 20% down. So it's at 80%, and maximum is 140. You can choose how the minimum spacing between them. You could reduce that to where they would get closer together, so you might get more designs thrown in. You could choose a smaller size for the output. So let's say we wanted to go in a 4-inch space. Oh, I guess I should put 4x4. I'm not going to get as many in a 4x4 because those are kind of big designs. So let's go back to an 8-inch hoop, 8x8. And when you find something you like, you've got the color sort button there. You can choose to color sort it or not. Click OK, and your design is finished. Okay, so let me come back up. And let's see what we've got here. Yeah, Kathy, it's a good idea. It's an easy way to create different things out of a design that you already have to where you don't have to think about it. You've got a lot of stuff in there, and the arrange on rows is a very cool, huge time saver, especially let's think about if you're doing patches or trying to do multiples of one thing in one hoop. That's an easy way to get it laid out and you don't have to think about it too hard. Okay. So, guys, look at that hashtag. It's all run together. Hashtag need BES4. Everything's run together. Please put it in there just like that so that you can enter correctly, okay? All right, let's go over to P Design 11 and see what options we have there as well. All right, I'm going to grab... I've got an 8x8 hoop up here. I'll just let you know what I've already set up so that you know what I've got. Yes, Cindy, the scatter arrangement tool will work with the name. All right, your arrangement tools in P Design 11 are under Arrange Copy. You have vertical mirror, horizontal mirror, four-way mirror, circle copy, and matrix copy. So I'm going to start with vertical mirror. We'll just go in order. So we're going to do vertical mirror, and you'll notice I get a new icon when I bring my cursor into the screen. And that little icon is showing me where the center between the two designs are. If I want them butted right up next to each other, I want to make sure that the dashed lines around them touch. When you left click, it will set the design. If you wanted them spaced further apart, you left click with them spaced further apart. Now, think about this for monograms. We may not have many monogram decorations here in P Design 11, but you can easily make your own by doing just what I just did. If you arrange horizontal mirror, you'll notice I get my copy. If I want my copy above it, I click above. If I want it below it, I drag my cursor down below it. The middle line is the space between the two designs. When you left click, those two designs are set. I'm going to click undo again and click back on our megaphone here. Actually, let's put a different design in here for this one. In your design library, if I can find my cursor, you have a category called Lace and Ribbons. And this is a good one to show you this little activity because it has a corner design. If I put that corner design up here in my top right corner because it's a right corner, when I choose Arrange Copy and I choose Four-Way Mirror Copy, when I pull my cursor in, do you see how I've got those 4 copies of that design in there? I want to line up all 4 lines onto, oops, I left clicked. You don't want to left click before you've got them lined up. All right, let's see here. When you see those lines, sorry guys, today my mouse and I are just having issues. Can't make this stuff up. If I didn't need to be precise, we would be okay, but I'm trying to be precise here. I want those lines to be sitting on top of each other to where they kind of disappear. There we go. Left click. And you've got a complete lace design that would be great in the middle of a napkin or as a table linen, any of those options, okay? The last one is similar to what we had. Actually, it's not going to be our last one. Let's go back in to sports and let's pick our megaphone again. We have Arrange Copy, Circle Copy. And this one works very similar to BES4 with the exception of how you do it. So I'm going to hold my left mouse button down and draw my circle. If I wanted an oval, I can make it an oval shape. If I wanted a circle, I can make it a circle shape. For a perfect circle, hold the Shift key down and it won't let you make anything besides a circle. The circle is how far, the diameter of what your arrangement's going to be on. So I'm going to let go. And right now we are arranging by spacing. So if I want more spacing between my designs, I'm going to get fewer designs. That's how it automatically does it. When you left click, it will set those designs. So it's automatically put them around. I'm going to come undo that, and we're going to grab our circle copy tool again. You also have in version 11 by number. So if you wanted 6, or let's say we want 7 of those, hold our left mouse button down and draw around. It'll automatically place the number that I wanted around the circle size that I chose. Okay. And then you also have some other options in there. You can change the orientation of the designs. You can have them alter up and down. So if I come over this way, and this is going to be horizontally, so it's going to flip things for me, different directions. I've got them all facing out. If you go the other direction, they'll all be facing in. So it all depends on what you want to do. And the last option is just like in BES4, except it's called matrix copy here instead of arrange on rows. And however big you draw it will be how many you get. You can change how the spacing between them. But this is a great way to do repeating designs. It's awesome for patches and things of that nature. When you left click, it will set those designs into place. And there you go. So those are our arrangement tools in PE Design 11. I'm going to come back up and answer questions, and then we are going to see if we can't have a drawing. Okay, so I saw some, so yes, I answered that one already. The scatter arrangement tool does work with text. After you put your text in, it will work in there. Robin, I'm glad you're enjoying the tutorials. Terry has a quick question here. Let me see it on my side. Yes, the color sort on the home screen, if you leave it at the default settings in your preferences, that is a smart color sort. Inside menus, it's not a color sort. It sorts everything regardless, okay? So, yes, the Megaphone would be a great cheerleader monogram frame. So, I try to give you all some options that you might play with for something besides here. Any other questions today, guys, besides what's coming tomorrow? I can't tell you that. So hi, Chris from Maryland. Glad you could join us. Any other things that y'all would like to see today that I might be able to pop in here quickly? You're welcome, Terry. Trying to think. I hit all the highlights that I wanted to hit today. So shall we see who else is? Give me a second here. I'm going to see what I can find on our generator and see if I can grab today's comments. So everybody needs to, this is your last chance, 2 seconds, hashtag need BES4, 2 seconds, you got it. I'm going to give you a couple of more minutes on it. Actually, not long, because let's see here, select Facebook post today. And okay, I'm grabbing the comments from today. All right. I'm going to sit here and give y'all 2 more minutes. Pop them in there. There, keep going so that you can get entered in today. I don't want to leave anybody out. It needs to be exactly what it says here, scrolling across, no space in between there. Otherwise, it will filter it out, okay? So who was it that said that they had a tornado warning over here? You be safe. We'll catch you on the flip side. Hopefully hopefully all will be wetter. Nancy, definitely be careful. Take cover. Could you do your information for a label and a frame and lay them out? Yes, you certainly could. That would be a great way to do that. Grab them all. I would group them first, but you could do that either in BES4 or in PE Design 11 by using the Arrange on Rows. Brothers making its big announcement at, I think it will go live around 2. I think. I'll have to go. We'll have to go look at their Facebook. We'll go check out their Facebook page here in a minute. Okay. All right. So you're in. Yeah, y'all have got some really nasty weather going on there. New Jersey office has had a lot of stuff going on out there today. We were having some run throughs on virtual stuff, and their power went out. So it's been kind of crazy. All right. Are y'all ready for me to do the random generator? All right, if everybody's entered, I'm going to come over here and grab it. Let's see what we get. Oh. All right, y'all ready? It is Beth Small. So congratulations, Beth. If you will, basically, I need you to private message me your address and your phone number so I can arrange for it to get to you. That way I can ship it to you and make sure it's okay. I picked those up from Pat the other day. So you are the great winner, Beth Fresh. I could not say that middle name or your maiden name if I wanted to. So everybody give Beth a happy clap. I'm so excited for you. I think you will love it and enjoy it. It's a great little piece of software. Thank you all for joining me today. Is there anything else that you would like for me to talk about before I get going here? What else have we got? Information on the lesson starting on the 13th. That's in our private group. For those of you that have my BES4 book, we are starting a group, a series of lessons together. So we're not going to do anything until the 13th, but you do have to have the workbook in order to join that group, and you do have to answer the questions and agree to the terms. Otherwise, basically my terms are play nice in the sandbox, no political posts, and no advertising. That's all I request. Play nice in the sandbox. But we are going to start from the beginning and go on from there. We're going to do this for a couple of months until I start traveling again, just to kind of get you all started. I'm not going to go through the whole book from beginning to end, but we'll get you started so that you're more comfortable with it. Where was the color sort on BES4? You didn't see when I showed you that. Okay, hold on just a second here. Wrong button. Get out of there. Let's go back over here. I got to find the right software. Where is my mouse? Okay, where is color sort? Color sort is on your home tab. It's right next to the auto based button. Okay. The sign up button for the well, like I said, it is virtual and it is our first virtual event. So hopefully things will work. Give me just a second here. Let's see if we can find Facebook. So you got the color sort tab. Let's see here. Let's close out of all this. Close out of all this. And go to Facebook. Let's see here. Brother Sews. I will be on with Angela on Thursday. I will be on with allbrands.com on Thursday. And let's see here what we got. The Great Reveal. Where is it? Come on. You're kidding me. Sweepstakes. I'm looking, guys. Here we go. Be the first to know. If you come right here, that you should be able to click a sign up and you should be able to be notified when it goes live. But you're right, Karen. It goes to 504, the 404 page. Oh, well, check back later. Like I said, they're having technical difficulties today, and that may be the problem. It'll go live. Those are past events. Let's go to their homepage. You're learning a lot about what's on their homepage. All right, guys, I am sorry I can't find it today. Check on their page later. It is on their posts, okay? If I go to posts, it is that one that I clicked the link to, but it didn't take us to it. So something's going on. You can't make this stuff up. We're about to go live on their product launch tomorrow, and we can't get there. So I don't know what's going on, but hopefully it will be fixed today. So it's this one right here. It's the Are You Ready? Okay, so be there. Jenny, yes, there's a coupon code for my book. It is Banner. I think I still have that one active. Okay, so LAT4, August and 11th and 12th are there. I'm not sure what you're saying, Cindy. Okay, guys, sorry. I mean, we did go on a circular route, and somebody's got the mad, angry face who gave me the angry face. Sorry, Elizabeth. So anyhow, it will be live tomorrow. Y'all just kind of, if you sign up for it, just kind of keep an eye on that. It should pop up later today. They're trying. Like I said, they're having technical issues in New Jersey right now. So just kind of keep an eye on that, and it should happen. All right, I have nothing else for you today unless you all have more questions for me. You order the book, Cheryl, you can order the book from my website, which is cynthiasembroidery.com. It's called Lettering So Easy for BES4. That's very important. You would need to know the BES4 part of that. because there is another Lettering So Easy book up there, but it was a previous version. You can also find it. There are some dealers that carry it. Heidi's Sewing in Missouri has it. Allbrands.com has it. More Sewing in California. Quilt Lizzie. Quilter's Corner. And I can't think of the other one that I've released it to. So there's a couple of others out there. I think I listed those on my on last week's thing besides Heidi's. Heidi's I forgot last week. I'm terrible. I can't remember names. That's my problem. So no, that wasn't you with the angry face. Today's angry face came from Elizabeth Ferraro. I don't know. She may have hit the wrong thing, or she may have just gave me an angry face. I may have made her mad, or she's angry at brother because that link doesn't work right now, or she didn't win. I don't know. Don't ask me. I can punch buttons and not realize what I've done. That's y'all have always heard me say punch every button and you never know what happens. Well, sometimes that happens, and I'm not going to worry about it. All right, guys. Any other questions? So I'm going to pop that coupon code up again for today. And if it's not active for you, I'm pretty sure I made it active till the end of this week, but if I didn't, I'll go back in today and make it active. I know I will have it active next week because that's birthday week. We will do that next week. So my dad is doing pretty good. I'm going down to visit him after like the 17th or so. So how do you sign up for my BES4 class? That BES4 class in particular that I'm about to start is part of my Lettering So Easy group. You have to have the workbook in order to be in that. I am in the September timeframe. I am going to start virtual classes on both BES4 and PE Design. Those will be paid classes. I haven't exactly decided. I had to get past this summer. So I haven't exactly figured out how we're going to handle that, what platform I'm going to use. But I will start a virtual class to where we can all get on. You can ask questions and do stuff like that more live. And if you didn't get it live, you would have a special group to where you could go back in and watch it later. And any other questions? Not so much. All right. So last thing. If you have the workbook and you have signed up for Lettering So Easy workbook group and you have not been admitted, I have probably private messaged you and said you need to agree to the terms and you need to tell me where you bought your book. You've got to answer the questions and agree to the terms. If you haven't met either of those conditions, you get a text message from me saying, okay, you didn't answer the questions. Let me know. Okay. And if there's something else you guys would like to know, as always, pop it in here. I'll pop in a quick demo on it, and we'll go from there. I can't wait to be able to share with you after tomorrow. Come join me on allbrands.com. I'll be on Facebook Live with Angela on Thursday for about 15 minutes. Sewing Machines Plus, we will be on there the next Friday and Saturday. I'm waiting on times for that. So I'll be there for like 30 minutes each of those days. You'll catch a lot of us out there on Sewing Machines Plus because they're doing a huge reveal party to their customers. And I think that's it, guys. So time on Thursday, hold on a second. Let me check my text from Angela. I think I'm on around noon. Well, you know what? That's on the Brother Sews page too. Hold on. We can find out. I'm first because I've got to go over to another event after that. So let's see here. Events. right, let's see here. What is this Friday? Or Thursday? It's 12 p.m. Eastern, so I will be there first. I'm on and Joanne's on with Angela. Okay. So that's 11 a.m. my time, 12 p.m. Eastern. All right, guys. If that is it for today, I don't have a whole lot else to say. Let me go back to comments. I don't have a coupon code this week for PE Design book. I will have one for that next week. Okay, Amanda, sorry about that, but I will get one for next week. Oops. I have no idea what you meant to say, Debbie. That's an interesting one. All right, guys. Y'all have let me pop up here. Y'all have a great rest of the week, and I hope to see you all Thursday. Maybe check us out on one of the different places that I've let you know that we're going to be. And y'all have fun tomorrow. Check out the big reveal. I think you're going to enjoy it. There's some fun stuff. So talk to you later. Until next week. And just so you know, the week after that, I will not be doing a Tuesday show because I will be out of town. So I'm spending some time with my dad. And as you all know, the internet down there for me is terrible. So we're not even going to try that this time around. Y'all have a great one, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.